This one is dedicated to all my old school viewers out there, and this is a new game collection for ColecoVision, Spectravideo, and MSX computers. And this is EA 70s arcade classics from Electric Adventures, and I'm really excited about sharing this. This is made in Tasmania, and the link is below where you can purchase these on physical. And I'm going to be showing gameplay. This is compatible with the ColecoVision Phoenix, which will be that's how I'm capturing footage. Comes with a certificate of authenticity, and comes with a manual and a 3D printed game shell. Really nice. I met the programmer at Game On Expo. Tony is a super nice guy, and he's been programming since the 80s, and so he does lots of different games. He even wrote a programming book for the NES, and you can find more information about that on his website, and the link is below for that, where you can get these as well. Fairly affordable too. The exchange rate right now. He also does MSX games on cassette tape. I'm going to show that in a later video. I just really wanted to focus on this. This is his latest release. I did some simple play testing for him. Really nice, but that's what the MSX cart looks like. It looks like 3D printed shells, all new parts. And also want to announce that he will be doing the port on ColecoVision for Block'em Sock'em as well as others. So really excited about that. So here it is. Lunar Rescue is the first one up, and so you're avoiding these obstacles, landing to save people on these landing pads. And then you go upwards, you can fire and take out ships where you then have to dock, and you can't touch anything. You have to do it precise, but it's a perfect balance. This is like a perfect game for the ColecoVision. ColecoVision was really powerful console back in the day, if you're not familiar with it. And so it's nice to see this come to a console that many of you love and have talked about on my channel. I do like covering ColecoVision stuff. It's really sweet though that he not only did this, but ported it to MSX and Spectravideo computers. I really like, of the 3 games on this collection, this is probably my favorite. I really enjoy this one. Just well done. Just like the animations. A lot of little extras into this game, and so I really enjoy it. By the way, if you like this content and would like to support me, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell, as I'm uploading videos every week. So yeah, I could play this for days, but yeah, I'm showing footage from my ColecoVision Phoenix, and yeah, it's a great way of playing that. Unfortunately, it's pretty tough to get. I wish there was more copies of that console available. I think there was like only 1,000 consoles made, and so I got at the tail end. I purchased this and waited almost a year and a half to get my console. But anyways, you can play this on a standard ColecoVision. It doesn't take any extra hardware to run it, so just want to let you know this runs on a stock ColecoVision. So I want to say that for the record. But this is a fun game. Of the 3, this is probably my favorite. Really enjoy this one. I like all of these types of, Gravatar, Lunar Lander. Those are my jam. Those are the types of games I like to play. These kind of quick arcade style games. Man, it just harkens back to the old school days. And I really enjoy this. This is an old school one. This is going back to late 70s. Do you remember the arcades in the late 70s? What were you playing? And it's really cool that this independent developer is offering these. Next is Depth Charge, another classic. And I remember playing something like this. I don't know if it was exactly Depth Charge in the arcades back in the day. But yeah, so the premise of this, it's a single-player time attack arcade game released in '77 by Gremlin Industries. And the game presents a player with a cutaway view of the section of the ocean on the surface in which a destroyer with submarines passing underneath. You need to drop depth charges and try to sink the enemy submarines while avoiding the torpedoes the submarines shoot towards the surface. And so this can get pretty challenging. There's a play field, there's torpedoes, Yeah, every time a submarine is sunk, a miniature image, it appears at the bottom of the screen. Every hit adds another submarine to the graveyard so a player can gauge their proficiency with a quick glance at the graveyard. Great instruction manual, by the way. It's very straightforward. This programmer is just awesome. Got to spend some time with him at Game On Expo. Just a really nice gentleman. I really appreciate the hard work he's done. And he's been a programmer for a long time, since the 80s. And he's done several games. He's done several games for the Spectravideo. If you have a Spectravideo, I know it's pretty obscure in the United States here, but if you're abroad, you might have more experience with that. He did like half the library for that. So anyways, really sweet that he's a very talented programmer and just did a good job with this. And he has other games available on his website. Looks like I hit overtime, so that's pretty cool. Overtime, if the player manages to score 500 or more points in the game, they are awarded extended time runs, 45 counts. So I made it, yay, I made it to overtime. Fun little game. But yeah, this if you're old school, you're definitely going to enjoy this. And this is one that I played a version of this in the arcades, but I don't know if I played this exact one. There was several games that were like this back in the day. And so it's nice to see a version of it. Stunt Cycle. Alright, next is Stunt Cycle. And this was released in '76. And takes a little bit to get used to. So essentially in Stunt Cycle, you know, I think of like Evel Knievel when this kind of started. So controller bike's throttle by using the joystick controller. Press right to increase the throttle and to the left to reduce it. Alright, so starting out, you just have to get used to it, okay? Once you get the hang of it and start accelerating, then I wanted to show, people are going to want to accelerate a lot at the start and you're just going to wreck. So I wanted to show just kind of how it goes, okay? And the buses increase. This is obviously an homage to Evel Knievel and all that stunt stuff that was going on at the time. I still go on YouTube and watch Evel Knievel's jumps. Anyways. Okay, your goal is to jump over as many buses as you can. You need to land on or past the landing jump, but before the marker indicating the end of the safe zone. On ColecoVision, press 1 through 9 number buttons on the joystick, port 1. Okay? So, yeah, it gets tougher as you go, and it can get very tough. Anyways, thank you so much for viewing this video. You can check out this game if you're interested in purchasing it on the link. And if you like what you see, consider hitting that like and subscribe button and clicking the bell as I'm uploading videos every week. Folks are wonderful and beautiful. This is the Immortal John Hancock, and you take care.